You expect me to believe the dead just ripped apart my debt ledger and left everything else intact?
Aye, that is strange. Was it anyone you knew, do you reckon?
You ever miss home, Ollie?
I miss Pa and Johnny. I miss having a roof over my head. Could do without Ma, though.
Fight me!
How do you feel? Energized? An interesting find.
Ready to... We have company.
Something isn't right. Tread carefully.
Don't let her near the manifestation.
No escape for you.
What is that thing? It hurts to look at.
A spell harvested from the great below. Too dangerous to leave unattended.
Unworthy scum. You don't know the powers you mess with. Great.
This is as good a place to rest as any. So, what were you before you became a sapper exactly?
I was a trapper. That's someone who opens and closes vents to a mine. I was old enough. There to put food on the table.
welcome find.
I'll just take it. Ready to...
Look at that.
What's this then? Bless us and keep us.
What are you doing?
Praying. The shrine is doing me a bit of good, so it felt only fair.
But the god can't hear you.
I know, but it felt appropriate.
sure you'll find a use for it.
Back! You rotters! Back!
He looks like he could use a hand.
Let's hope I won't regret it.
Appreciate the assistance. Knight Gimu, at your service.
Nor Vanek.
Yes, I've heard of you. The woman that killed the Whitebridge horror.
How come you aren't attacking me? Like the rest of your order?
I'm sworn to keep the peace in the peaks. Containing the dead is my priority. If anyone asks, I never even saw you. Tread carefully, Nor Vanek.
That I will do.
Still torturing that poor flower, I see. Is that all? I hope my work has served you well so far.
Glad you joined us, Forge Master.
You helped my people more than those up in Rit. It's only fair.
What's going on up there?
The damn fools found religion is what happened. They let the peaks fall to ruin in Ramuha's name.
It's not entirely their fault. If Ramuha is actually in control,
The failure is the judge's own. The goddess is an excuse. A fable.
The goddess is real, Forge Master. We hope killing her will save the peaks.
3 Peaks is doomed. The Knights are done for. Best you can do is spare the people.
Good to see you. You all right?
I'll just take this.
So the Coalition chose you because you had been a trapper?
They chose me because I was good at making dugouts. And at crawling out of them when the dead would flood into them. Then I collapsed.
Did that happen often?
Often enough to get me a medal. Everywhere, though. Can't even stand.
See? Looks like you're a natural. Might prove useful.
Do all the gods live in the Great Below?
Most of us, yes.
Then, do you know, do all of us turn into them? The dead?
Not exactly. When you die, your soul drifts to the Great Below, where the god of death takes away every sorrow and every memory, leaving you a clean slate. Your new body is unrecognizable in the Great Below.
Oh. You disappear.
From this world? Yes. But you were never forgotten. Here they come.
Is that what happens to gods when they die?
I wouldn't know. No god has ever perished before. We could end up in the Great Below like you do.
Or nowhere. It could all just be over. It's okay. I know the feeling.
Found anything worthwhile?
That's better. That's too much, Elder. You asked for it. never gets old.
You all right? Find.
That's the entrance Young was talking about. Stand back this time, all right? That's a lot of dead knights.
It seems they underestimated the dead they were trying to contain.
Couldn't have been dead. These are shot wounds. It's a coalition gun. How in the pits did that get here? I'll just take this.
Anything worthwhile? Found anything worthwhile? It seems that everything's been taken apart.
They collapsed the rail. Broke the equipment. Romahar and the Knights aren't just stabbing the Coalition in the back. They want it crippled. I'm not worthy, Elder. I feel like the farmer. I'll just take this.
Finally, some respite.
What's wrong?
Places like this remind me of things I'd rather forget.
Gus would tell me fear's like a tiger. It only pounces if you turn from it.
I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
More bodies.
Perhaps someone is attempting to break out of the factory.
We're nowhere near an exit. This looks more like a break-in. We can cut...
What a pleasure.
Stand down! And my last shot goes in your eye!
Luca!
Last one you'll ever fire, trade filler.
Have it your way, you son of a...
That's enough out of you. For you.
Might prove useful. An interesting find. This is as good a place to rest as any.
Bohal will break you on the rack for what you've done, French fella.
Rack's too good for him. Maybe the pencil.
Feel that power.
No! Souls below, am I glad to see you? How are you still alive?
Thanks to Enki.
Enki? Is that what you call it? I guess I should thank you both.
Pity me, Luca. What happened to your face?
Nothing. Powder burn.
Impossible.
Did Enki say something?
He said you're so full of it, your eyes are brown. What is it?
It looks worse than it is, honest. Listen, the judges have gone mad. The Coalition sent me here to get help, and they put me in chains. I was going to escape, but then I heard they'd been rounding up the workers. I had to help them fight their way out.
I'll take it from here. You go find Baz. He's set up camp not far from here.
Baz is alive. Thank mercy. I'll meet you there. Just let me rest a moment.
Luca had the stink of magic about him.
He could now. Not him.
You saw his face. Those that dabble with the powers of the great below are always marked by them.
There has to be some other explanation.
Suit yourself.
Souls below.
The roof.
What for?
Winter's coming. Snow and rain can soak the powder, make it worse than useless.
At least it's a way out.
I'll send you below. What's that? Looking for a fight, you animals? Then fight me!
An interesting find.
Omaha's den. Are you sure she's in there?
Absolutely. Skulking somewhere out of sight.
Right. Let's get this done. Thank you, Elder. Never gets old.
Over here!
Gimu! What are you doing?
Fighting for my life! You a sight for sore eyes.
Gimu, how come you're fighting the other knights?
They are rounding up folks on Bohal the Butcher's orders. If I hadn't stepped in, my order has been reduced to zealotry. They aren't the people I swore to serve with anymore.
Then join us. We're headed to the keep and we'll need all the help we can get.
The city is a nest of vipers. You go on ahead. I'll do what I can to slow them down. Fight well, Nor Vanek.
Fight me! Why does this place feel so oppressive?
Absolute control requires absolute terror. These people have planted seeds. Eyes peeled, Nor.
Intruder! Call the knife!
They called for the night. Maybe we should repay them in kind.
Terrified people will do that, Enki. We're not here to make things worse. Put 'em up!
Guide and keep me.
Just a lucky blow.
The jeep's ahead. We're gonna find out if we can kill a god soon enough.
Ramuha always did stick to the shadows. Maybe she's heard what we've done already and backed down.
Let's hope not.
That's enough out of you.
Is that a
Away back. I feel lighter. Calmer. There it is. The home of every knight in every storybook I've ever read. Never thought I'd step foot in this place.
On your guard. You catch on quickly.
Olivants. They say each leg was as tall as 3 men, and thicker than a wagon. They carried all of Writ on their backs and laid it on the mountaintop.
That sounds embellished.
Like you've ever seen one, have you?
There are a few of these beasts left out west. They're peaceful giants, slow to anger.
Oh, I wish I could see one. If there's anything you haven't told me about Omaha, now's the time.
She's a manipulative creature, an adept at twisting the truth as she sees fit. Be careful around her.
Thus to all wrongdoers. Whoever this was got hobbled and then left here to starve to death.
I was a fool to underestimate her capacity for cruelty. It won't happen again.
The judge's hall. Are you ready?
I can go ahead, talk to her. Maybe she'll back down.
No. We're doing this together.
Finally, some respite.
Judges, you are charged with treason and conspiracy to sabotage the Coalition's war effort. Step down or be destroyed.
Infidel! Gun barrel!
Black powder?
Stand down, Ramuha.
Anchi, the rumors were true. We're no longer below, Death God. You cannot presume to command me. And you're too diminished to make me.
I'll send you guys.
Doing this, Anchi. There has been no trespass.
You've ravaged the above for long enough, Ramuha. Can't help you yet. Which weapon? I need more time.
as promised.
Death God. She called you Death God. Who are you, Enki?
The one who just helped you kill a goddess.
Don't change the subject. You had every chance to tell me what you were a god of. What else are you hiding from me?
I am your ally in this. Your best and only chance to stop this disaster. That should be all you need to know.
This isn't over. Let's get back to camp before the judges bring every knight in Rit down on our heads.
I feel lighter. Calmer.
All right, gather round. There's something you should know.
Remember when you killed a god? After what happened back in Dawn, I never even thought it would be possible.
We didn't kill her soon enough. The Peaks is in no state to give us an army.
Well, if we lack an army to do the weeding, we'll tear the evil out ourselves.
What does that even mean?
It means there's another way we can help. I got a letter from Yahara. They'd been in Wanderer's Rest, also trying to get reinforcements.
What did it say?
That the dead have reached there as well. Torn down everything in their path. Said they looked like a gilded army, nothing they'd ever seen before.
Sounds like another god. Right. We're setting off for Wanderer's Rest, and then we'll...
You're going to try and fight another god? After everything you saw here?
I can't leave those people at its mercy, Baz.
Luca? Young? Is this what the rest of you want?
I've got to get Yahara out of there.
Seems like the right thing to do.
Fine. I'll pack the supplies and prep the birds. We're ready to go when you are.
Nor. Nor.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Sight for sore eyes. What's the news?
I just realized you called Young Lump. Young called you Old Hound. Like the joke.
Took you long enough?
Which joke?
It's nothing. A trifle for children.
Lump went hunting with his old hound, and the hound would point to things. Did you see this? Did you see that?
No and no. Lump would grumble, until the hound said, again, did you see that?
Aye, I did, Lump rumbled.
Then why'd you step in it?
I don't get it.
We set off for Wanderer's Rest, birthplace of civilization, and the richest, most educated place in the world. That is, until the gods got loose. Gods like Enki, the god of death. Who knows what else he's lied about? What kind of path he's leading Nor down? She's been trying to corner the death god, force him to come clean. He's dodged her so far. No matter. His luck won't hold after we find Yohara in First Anchor. We'll make sure of that.
Solid ground at last.
Now you speak, after giving me the silent treatment for 2 weeks.
See, the spark falls into the pan, making the powder ignite, and that's what propels the shot.
So it blows up in your hand?
Not if you do it right. Want to try?
No.
What news from the road?
How come Yohara picked this place?
It's the furthest port from all the trouble. We used to vacation here, back when we schooled in Sybil.
You schooled in Sybil?
Our parents were well off. Old money. By the time the dead invaded, they'd wasted their entire fortune chasing some wild scheme. If Yohara hadn't figured out how to get us enlisted, we'd have starved.
That explains the attitude.
It's their way of dealing with the world. They don't mean it most of the time.
You sure you're all right? That cough's been getting worse.
I'll live. No rest till dawn.
No rest till dawn.